Hey everyone, this is Bo from the Mario server. I'm here to do a video on Meteor Strike. Yeah, Meteor Strike. Now this video is going to be a video on how to obtain Meteor Strike and how to train it. So let's pretty much, I guess, get started. Okay, so first off, you're going to need to get rank 1 for your Fire Mastery skill. Right here, rank 1 Fire Mastery. And you're also going to need to get rank 1 Fireball. Once you get those two skills to rank 1, you'll receive a quest to get Meteor Strike. Once you have the quest, the first part of the quest requires you to deliver 20 Fire Elementals. And in order to get 20 Fire Elementals, I would have to say the easiest way to get them is off of CO Island or KO Island. And it is right here in this little place. Just go to a moon gate, and it's right below Emain Matcha. The moon gate below Emain Matcha. If you don't have this moon gate, you're probably gonna have to do like a few generation quests in order to get to it. But yeah, pretty much go to CO Island and ride all the way to the very edge of the island, and you will see some elemental sprites there. So I'm just gonna go all the way, just kind of hug the corner so you don't really have to worry too much about the golems. Yep, the golems right there. And once you get to the corner, you'll see that there are 3 sprites, 1 fire, 1 lightning, and 1 ice. The one that you want to focus on is the fire sprite. You're gonna actually have to get a fire wand and equip it in order to gather some fire elementals off of it. So here I have a fire wand with me. And I would have to say the easiest way to kind of gather from it is to put it to sleep. You know, it'll kind of freeze it for a moment. Just right click and go to gather while holding a fire wand, and then you'll be able to gather some fire elementals quickly. You can get lucky bonuses, so yeah, you just kind of do this until you get the 20 fire elemental crystals that you need for your quest. Once you turn in the fire elementals, the next thing you have to do is actually attack fire elemental sprites with firebolt. So you're gonna probably have to end up coming back here and then go to firebolt them just 100 times actually. So you're gonna have to kill or attack 100 of these. If it helps, you can lower your damage on your magic attack, and the sprite will last longer or survive longer, I guess. Once you complete that, the next part of the quest has you attacking Balrogs. They are pretty much in between Raspa and Para volcanoes. You can see them on the little bridge there, and all you gotta do is just firebolt them. They look kind of scary, but they're actually pretty easy to fight, because literally Firebolt will just constantly keep knocking them back. So all you gotta do is just spam that. Once you attack them 100 times, then you're good with that part of the quest, and you're on to the next part. The next part of the quest requires you to firebolt a dragon 100 times. Now this actually might seem impossible, but you can find various ways to firebolt a dragon. First of all, you can actually firebolt a dragon in the field. These are pretty much raid bosses. They spawn at certain times of the day. For example, the red one spawns about 4 to 4:30 p.m. PST or 9 to 9:30 p.m. PST. But I wouldn't really recommend going to a field dragon for this. I actually would recommend using a pass to go into the mission, Red Dragon of the Shadow Realm, and these passes can be obtained from shadow missions. I actually did a run on this before, so there's actually a video on this if you guys want to check it out. But that one I recommend doing because, one, you can finish 100 fire bolts on a red dragon. And then the last part of the Meteor quest asks you to actually kill a red dragon. So might as well kind of double dip there. Trying to get a kill of the red dragon in the field can be kind of difficult. You don't know if other players will start coming in and attacking, so you're not really guaranteed the kill. If you're in the Shadow Realm, at least you're guaranteed the kill. Once you have Meteor, the most popular training method to train the cumulative damage and multiple enemy hit is to go to the Shillian Reserve. You can see that there's a bunch of mobs in the back of the Shillian Reserve. You can just kind of stand at a good distance and aim at them, and you should be able to get some training in for those. They're also quite strong, so they will take in the CP requirement, hopefully, if you're not too OP. If your CP is too high for these enemies, I suggest wearing negative CP wares, or you can go to the cooking dungeon, since there are plenty of mobs in there that are high CP but relatively weak, all grouped up into one area. You can still meteor them and get out of the mission. Last but not least is the last training method to attack a dragon or a field boss. This is probably one of the most annoying or hardest part of the training. And basically what you have to do is attack a field boss. It could be any field boss, it doesn't have to be a dragon. But dragons are usually the easiest one. Eventually at some point you're going to have to only attack a dragon for your training. In this case, most people tend to go to the white or black dragon raids. It's easier because there's many enemies attacking the dragon, and it keeps it pretty stable, pretty still, versus the ones that fly around and throw meteor stuff at you. But basically, here are the dragons that you can attack. The earliest dragon you can attack is the desert dragon that spawns at 10:30 to 11 a.m. and then it spawns again at 5 to 5:30 p.m. PST. The next dragon after that is the black dragon that spawns at 11 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. or 7 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. PST. After that, right after that actually, is the white dragon, which is 11:30 to 11:45 a.m. and then again at 7:30 to 7:45 p.m. PST. Next is the Prairie Dragon that spawns at 3 to 3:30 p.m. PST, and then it spawns again at 7 to 7:30 p.m. PST. After that, it's the Red Dragon that spawns at 4 to 4:30 p.m. PST, and then again at 9 to 9:30 p.m. PST. That's pretty much all the schedules for the dragons, but I really don't recommend going to these dragons. I mean, if you have to, it makes sense, you have no choice, you do have to attack a dragon for your training, but there are other dragons that you can kind of attack besides these. The easiest dragon that you can possibly train on is Crumena, and it spawns inside Raemonde's cave, I guess. However, this is a quest only. This is something that you actually have to have a friend help you do. Someone who is currently working on G8 and they're about to fight Crumena. Basically, all they gotta do is take you with them, and then they have to exit the mission, so that way they don't complete the quest. In there, you're able to meteor a dragon that's much weaker than the raid dragons, and you can still get training off of it. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, okay, how about the Saga Dragons? Those unfortunately don't work, so unfortunately only Crumena is probably the only dragon you can train Meteor on that's rather easy. Thanks you guys for watching my video on the Meteor Strike. Hopefully it was helpful. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and like always, stay awesome.